Okay, we're going to get started. Welcome, everybody, and thank you for joining us for another edition of CARTcast. Let me introduce myself. I'm Chris Coletta, the e-commerce specialist. I'm here with my colleague, Brent Fry. He's the digital technology specialist here at Shaler Yesco. Your success is our top priority. Today's topic is customizing your view options within PLP pages, product listing pages, on Shaler Yesco's e-commerce platform. By the end of this session, you will have a clear understanding of how to make the most of this helpful tool, and that will enhance your shopping experience. No need to stress about remembering everything that we covered today. We're here to help support you every step of the way, and if you do have any questions or need help after the session, Brent and I are always available. A few quick housekeeping notes. Please keep your microphones muted during the session. We'll take breaks after each section to answer your questions that you may have. If we don't get to everything or need to follow up, we'll send answers via email. And of course, you can always reach out to either of us directly if something comes to mind later. All right, so let's dive into this. Go ahead, Brent.
Thanks, Chris, and thanks everybody for joining us here today. The very first thing we're going to look at is results per page and the sort by overview. So we're going to go ahead and click on all products just to bring up a product listing page. And you'll notice at the top here, you'll see results per page. It's currently defaulting to 16. So what that means is it'll show you 16 products per page. So as you scroll down, that's what you'll see. You can change that. You could go down to 8 per page if you want smaller pages and maybe faster loading time. You could increase it up to 24 or 48. So we'll go ahead and change it to 48. And this is a big category. This is pretty much every product on our site, so it took a little bit longer than it normally will. But as you can see now, you're going to get 48 per page. So it's just a preference thing, whatever you want. Again, you can do 8, 16, 24, or 48. You can sort within these results. Right now it's going to by best match. You could change it to product name or title A to Z, product Z to A. You could do price, low price to high, or high to low. So those are the current options. We are looking to add an option under this dropdown for top sellers, which would be a pretty cool feature if you wanted to see when you're inside a category, if you wanted to see what the top sellers are for that product category, you would be able to select that and sort by that. So stay tuned. That is an add-on that we are looking to bring in the near future. With that, we're going to stop for any questions. If there are any, you can put them into the chat and we will answer them.
All right, Brent, I'm not seeing any questions. We're going to now cover hide show images icon. We did have some requests from our customers over the past few months about adding this feature. And what this is the little icon there at the top underneath the page scroll numbers. It looks like a picture frame with pictures stacked on top of each other. That's the hide show images icon. And what this does is exactly what it says. You could just go ahead and click on that, Brent. And by clicking it, this makes the pictures disappear. So it gives you control of that. So for viewing instances, or you only want to view the text there, or what have you. So another area, excuse me, to find this located at is if you go to my account, go to account settings, you can have this set on your account. If you look underneath your information, username and or full name and password, to show product images and brand logos. We're getting this changed also. It's kind of confusing. When you click it, it's supposed to say show images. So when it's highlighted, it will show the images, and then when you deselect it, it hides the images. I think I got that right. But again, if you set it here and within your account, or you set it on the PLP pages, if you log out of your account, log out of your account, and then you come back to it, it'll keep that setting, so you don't have to keep setting it. So that's just a good note, good thing to remember. So, what are the advantages to this feature? Well, first, it gives the user, the customer, the control of how their PLP pages look. But one, it's faster page load times. So by hiding images, the page loads faster, which is particularly beneficial for customers with slower internet connections or those browsing on mobile devices, because those images do take up a little bit of space because they're a little heavier than text, heavier as in file size. Customizing browsing experience. So customers can now choose to focus on text-based product details or images, allowing for a more personalized and flexible browsing experience. Thirdly, better mobile optimization in the world of the smartphones and devices. This is very important. Users on mobile devices where bandwidth may be limited can hide images to conserve data while still reviewing essential product information. And last but not least, enhance accessibility. This feature caters to a broad range of users, including those who prefer minimalistic layouts or have limited internet access, ensuring a smoother and more efficient browsing experience. So this will make your page load faster without the images having to load. Not that it takes a long time for us, but depending on the device that you're on, this could be helpful. Also, too, if you're just looking for pricing and things like that, you don't want to look at images, that's also a nice feature. To note, as I mentioned, customers must be logged into their accounts to have this setting for future visits. Guest accounts will default to displaying the images. So if you have it set in your account, whether if it's on or off, you log into your account, it'll stay that way. But if you are a guest, it will always default to showing the images. Another reason why to have a Shadler Yesco user account on the website. Also, we're confident that this addition will improve the overall user experience, as I said, on sydist.com, and we appreciate the valuable feedback from our customers that help bring this feature to life. Also, we're looking into enhancing this feature, the hide show images, and making it more dynamic in the future. But stay tuned for that. That'll be coming down the road. We'll let you guys know when that happens. So now I'm going to pause for any questions. Please throw those into the chat, and we'll answer them as they come in. Thank you. And Brent, I'm not seeing any questions.
Okay.
So Brent will cover list view or grid view.
Yes, thanks, Chris. The last thing we're going to show you guys is the difference between list view and grid view on the product listing page. So we're already on a product listing page, and grid view and list view icons are up here next to the show hide images. We're currently looking at the grid view, so we're going to switch it quick to list view, and you'll see that what that does is it puts the product on its own line in its own section. So one product at a time as you scroll down. So if you prefer that view, that is how you would turn list view on. Again, it's an icon up here. Grid view is this view where it's 3 items across all the way down the page. So if you prefer to have it set to that, that is where you would do that. Here's the grid view, and again, here is the list view. So these icons up here, along with the hide show images, when you hover over them, it will tell you what that icon means. So if you don't quite understand what that picture is trying to tell you, it will tell you in text version. So again, there's where you would change your list view or grid view, depending on what you prefer. And that was the last section for today. If there are any questions on anything we've covered, including list and grid view, please feel free to throw them in the chat.
Also, too, if you guys have questions about the filter on the left, we did cover that previously, but that is also part of the PLP pages. You can just go through those and select and filter down through what you're looking for that specific. Say you search for something specific, such as here, or we have the bolt-on square Ds, the circuit breakers, or anything else. You could just go through these filters and narrow down even more what you're looking for. So that's all part of the PLP pages. So again, like Brent said, if you have any questions, please throw them into the chat. And I'm not seeing any questions, Brent. So
All right.
to conclude.
Yeah. Want to thank everybody for joining us today and taking the time to learn about customizing your view options within the product listing pages. We hope you found this session valuable and that you're excited to apply what you've learned today. Your success is our top priority, and we're committed to continually improving your experience with us. If you do have any further questions or need assistance, please don't hesitate to reach out to Chris or me. We truly appreciate your time and participation, and we want to thank you again for joining us, and have a great day.
Thank you, everybody. See you next time.